Vietnam people will shoot you if you don't like this video and subscribe right now. Me and the boys talking about our day on Discord. My girlfriend. I'm not ready for kids yet. A uterus every month. Then pay with your blood. Young kids have dreams of winning the gold medal. Will men have priorities? When you get hired to do a pawn shoot, but you're the guy who pretends to be asleep while they duck. Character in 90s sitcom. Hey. The other character. Hi. The people in the laugh track. When you politely ask the British to leave your country but they don't. Why are mosquitoes living the best lives? Can annoy children. Don't have to pay taxes. Literally have sex one day after being born. And have sex their whole life. Lives only 1 month on this shut planet. Can't talk so it doesn't have to stand in front of the mirror for 2 hours. And practice how to talk to other of his own kind. 1800s. Chess is not a sport. 1900s. Boxing is not a sport. 2000s. Esport is not a sport. 2100s. Sport is not a sport. The average age of losing Virgin City is 16.4 years. Me single-handedly bringing up the average by 1 year. Signature look of superiority. Rich girl. Asks for a horse. Gets a female horse. The rich girl. No talk I'm angry. My Spotify playlist be like. Yes. Very sad. Anyway. When you go to the doctor to get yourself tested for Cupid, but they found answer instead. I think this gun is already big enough to destroy any Soviet town. German engineers. More. Show me an Italian car. I said a real Italian car. Perfection. Every model on earth. That girl on Subway that you'll never see again. Me checking ping while playing ranked. Please don't be high. My ping. I gotcha. Fam. The taste of coffee. This is brilliant. The smell of coffee. But I like this. Failing in high school. Me. You took everything from me. Teachers. I enjoyed it. Very, very much. Failing at university. Me. You took everything from me. Teachers. I don't even know who you are. Real estate agent. And this is the kitchen. Pansentials. USA, if lobbying was outlawed. My stepsister trying to touch my junk under the table. Me already feeling someone's foot there. My stepdad looking at me from across the table. The rest of my family seeing everything through the glass table. Why did the Protons vote for Harry Potter to be president? Dad, please stop. Because they didn't want to elect Ron. They didn't want to elect Ron Coral. When you are done producing Sun against the zombies, so you try a different approach. If you ever think you ducked up badly, at least you aren't him. Around 1230 CE Pope Gregory IX declared cats as the instruments of Satan and set medieval Europe on Great Cat Purge, with special attention paid to black cats, who were particularly Luciferian. Many believe that this led to the increased spread of the Black Death. If you shove a foot up your own ace then you become a shoe. Wow. I can't find a flaw in his logic. Feminist. All men are dogs. Random dog lady. Dogs are better than humans. All men. My FBI agents. Me using my phone camera to see if there is any ace hair growing. Fairy tales. The story they are based on. Incest anime. Japan. Rest of the world. Alabama. Teacher. What's so funny? Me. Nothing. My brain. Peter Griffin. Me. Speaks in my thick non-native English accent. Syrian Google Assistant. Never heard that before. 100 ton. 4 engines. I think it's already big enough. Soviet engineers. More. Me when someone asks me about stuff from video games. Me in school. You can only pick one, choose wisely. A cat girlfriend. She loves you. Spanish Inquisition. You don't expect it. I watch the Olympics for the sport. The sport. My girlfriend getting mad at me for gently rubbing her awake before I leave to work so we can smoke and hang out, and saying that she doesn't see me enough because I work too much. Me who has to work 7 days a week to pay all of our bills and her dual diction and just wanted a decent morning before another double. How dads look at you after waking up when you change the channel. Infinity War. I'm the most ambitious crossover ever. Who framed Roger Rabbit? Yes. Very impressive. Anyway. Life being normal again. Life being normal again. Delta variant. As for the despicable apes who don't eat the crust of pizza, by Allah, we will find you and attack you with knives and axes. Amazon worker sneaking to bathroom. Jeff Bezos. When I first got my license. Driving now. 14-year-old white girls when you say blacksmith instead of Afro-American Smith. My dad. Why don't you go and hang with the neighbor's kid? Me and the neighbor's kid. So, let's learn how to tie a noose. Me. Why did you buy lube? My girlfriend getting her new stuff on ready. I don't want to hurt you. When you realize even the end of the world is made in China. My boss asking would you mind? My to-do list. My to-do list by lunchtime. I asked Tony Stark how he got so rich. And what did he say? Iron Man. When a baby starts crying after you accidentally drop it, but stops after you drop it again. The engineer. Why don't boys get our signals? I know. Right? They're signals. 10 grams of protein per serving. Not good source of protein. Me. You wanna see how much karma I have on Reddit? Not really. Me. You afraid to get wet? Parents now. Our kid cut their knee. I'll call the doctor to be on the safe side. Parents in the Middle Ages. Our kid cut their knee. I'll dig a grave in the garden next to the others. The villagers after being saved. You have freed us, Steve. Oh, I wouldn't say freed. More like under new management. Dad, son. This is what kids of your age are making in China. And you play games all day. Add on. Kids, don't play with fire. Kid named Fire. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. 8-year-old me after my mom lets me keep the change after going to the store. I miss the internet. Thank you. POV. You have to leave your bike on the street in Detroit. Picking my best friend in gym class, even though we are still gonna lose. You're on your way to a typical bank robbery. The robbers have clown masks and stupid weapons. Israel. If you'll close the Straits of Tiran we will go to war. Egypt. Closes the Straits of Tiran. Israel. Goes to war. Egypt. My friends trying to get me to play video games till 2 AM. Me watching YouTube till 2 AM. Netflix. Are you still watching? Someone's daughter. A single blue whale repopulation has enough protein for a human for a year, until we meet again. When it's cheaper to sell your soul than to go to the mechanic. When you know how to edit videos and have footage of your white friend saying Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's showtime. When the pharmacy clerk is taking too long bagging my ointment, put the ducking lotion in the basket. Finally real taxi. Whoa, I'm gonna get 2 weeks of no school. 1.5 years later. Lay's being 50% air. Doritos being 60% air. Watermelon being 90% water. Playboy models. That girl you met at a party at your friend's house and then never saw again. Me. Eats some chips. The micro center employee. Stone as a noun. Stone as a verb. Me after realizing That check has more words for having S than times I was outside in my whole life. What the duck? When my little brother finally beats me in something I teached him. Gabriel. Wow. What did you do? God. Shut down over 95% of carbon emissions for a few months. Gabriel. Why? God. You said global warming. Future generations. Blah blah blah. Gabriel. And you couldn't do it without another genocide? God. Don't act like you didn't help write the Bible, Gabe. I slept with your daughter. I only have a son. No wonder he was too tight. US. Nix Hiroshima. Japan. We won't surrender. US. Priests. Cops. DJs. Put your hands up. When anyone says 90s kids will relate, knowing that in 10 years Zoomers will start, only 2000s kid will relate. Disney celebs in their prime. Disney celebs now. When you hear your name mentioned in a conversation between your mom and dad in the other room, when you did something wrong and thought you got away with it. When you get a birthday card and there's money in it, it's about money. It's not about message. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, people who still text the crush, even after he/she said that had a girlfriend/boyfriend. 3 hours of gaming. 10 minutes of studying. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. IGN reviewing a new game, movie or TV show. IGN. 7 take it or leave it. My alt account. When I'm losing an internet argument and the opponents start calling me out of line. He's out of line. But he's right. Franz Ferdinand. Name song Take Me Out. Assassins. Take him out. Franz Ferdinand. Calling someone but they're not picking up. Me. Takes picture of drawing to send to friends to see if they like it. Every single floor. Hello. Me getting first place on a Kahoot I took 5 years ago. Albert Einstein. Me barking back at my dog wondering why I decided to change the topic to theoretical physics. July is almost over. Me chilling. What other girls look like to Alabama guy? What his sister looks like to Alabama guy? So glad I grew up with this. And not this. Girl. He's probably chatting on me. When your friend tries to give you dating advice, but you have finished every dating sim in Steam. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Girls. OMG, Brandon is so cute. Brandon. Everyone in the Olympic race runs normally. The Japanese runner. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. Meet the spy. Hyper-religious people. It is utter dumbness to say every time that it was already in our holy book after seeing any invention which is a result of lifetime effort by scientists. Swords in bedrock. I demolish anything in my path. Fear me. Swords in Java. Slow DPS go bear. Power of family. Power of friendship. When your barber won't give you a refund. Going to college and getting an engineering degree. Having to work at McDonald's anyway. Vegans eating salad because they love animals. Me who eats salad because I hate plants. If I'm to have a symbol, it shall be one I respect. The US athlete. I've brought my gun. Okay. Japanese official. Wow. It's so cool you're in the shooting competition. US athlete. Japanese official. You're competing? Athlete who won a gold medal at shooting. Emo kid. My headset. Me trying to stand up and go to the toilet. When the shy pacifist realizes he's the quiet kid. Me when I see clothes which are not in the shade of black. Your future depends on you. Millennials. We should treat the planets like town hall bases. Marks out this one then move to the next. Why are you booing me? I'm right. You use a Ouija board and the letters move by themselves. Panic. It was just your friends moving it. Calm. Your friends died last week. Panic. Cat and dog ancestors. These Homo sapiens are tasty. Let's hunt them. Cats and dogs now. Oh, I needed that. When the app says your food is arriving in 30 minutes, but then 30 minutes pass, and you still didn't get your food. Those bastards lied to me. 5-year-old me with my $20 bill. Sodium an explosive metal. Chlorine a poisonous non-metal. Sodium chloride, which is just table salt. Salt killing millions of people every year due to hypertension. My mom. Honey, what were you doing upstairs? Me, who was defending my room from imaginary zombies. You wouldn't get it. Beatboxing, I don't know, I'm not a musician. You can't be in relationship with a 2D fictional character. Whoa, webs. This is worthless. My brother inviting his girlfriend over for the night. Me. When will we be relevant again? That's the neat part. We won't. Students. It's raining. Maths teacher won't come today. Meanwhile, maths teacher. Me pressing backwards whenever I make a mistake. The computer trying to win against me in chess. Ghost. Horror movies. Cockroaches. Lion. Dinosaur. Voice. When the phone falls from their hand. Me feeling happy and comfortable with my life and self. The depression brought by guilt for being happy for myself. Me. When do I find stability in my life? That's the neat part. You don't. Me texting my long distance girlfriend, I can feel your touch at 3 AM. The monster inside my room actually touching me to mess with my feelings. Taking my exam. Some kid with the sniffles. Me. Dad, can we go to a hotel? Dad. No, we already own a hotel. The hotel we own. Hotel sweating. My mother, after feeding me, clothing me, bathing me, educating me, and putting up with all my bullshit for 17 years and still loving me after all that. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Villain after killing the hero and taking over the world. Now what? Me getting into a new hobby. It's funny in here. The online community. No, it's not. Chef. Overcooks. Beef Wellington by 1 second. Gordon Ramsay. Drogba. It's a disgrace. It's a ducking disgrace. Me watching Olympic gymnasts who do 15 flips and rotations on 2 bars and then jump in the air and land on their feet, but they tilt 2 inches. Me flaunting. One meme that goes viral. 100s of media comments. Germans listening to a speech of AH. It makes no damn sense. Compels me though. Girls in HD. We're now in HD. It's not that bad. Boys in HD. We are now in HD bro. Sick. I have 2 sides. Corrects everyone else's grammar, while making mistakes often myself. When you escape the old folks home and get to have one last acid trip. The world of if all consoles had the X button in the same place. When an apple falls from a tree onto your head, but instead of giving you a super scientific insight, it only hurts your head. Not like the simulations. Me acting tough. My older brother protecting me from bullies. Me seeing my teacher at school. Fine. Me seeing my teacher in public. Me who skipped all the side quests. The final boss. Me during lockdown. Man, I can't wait to stop doing school on the computer and hang out with my friends again. School starts next week. Me. Duck. When your date is breathtaking. Me. Finally having a good week. Unforeseen disaster. Teacher. Today we will be going inside the walls of an Italian castle. Girls, whoever enters the castle and sits on the throne first will be the queen, the rest will be a servant. Meanwhile boys. My mom. Why did you take a photo of a random car? Me. The internet will get it. Space Jam 2. Space Jam 1. Doctor. I'm afraid you have ligma. Me. What the hell? Doctor. Hey man, I didn't name it. The dead guy who named it. Character. Shouts shut over and over again when he realizes the bottomless pit is not bottomless. Word. Oops. Consider the following. When I didn't become Spider-Man after being bitten by a spider in my childhood. So that was a ducking lie. When you try to cancel your OnlyFans membership after you just nutted. Netflix. You still watching someone's daughter. Me when my wife wants to go out and do things. Shop school facts at. Alright, I get it. Waiter. What do you want to order, sir? Customer. Brownies. Waiter bringing brownies in plate. Customer. What really goes on in your parents' bedroom? When your guide dog doesn't see the car in the blind spot. Me awaiting Satan's next sacrificial request for making me a League of Legends player. Normal people in Naruto. Italians in Naruto. Me and my sleep paralysis demon teaming up to beat the house robber. Yes, I'm the manager here. Karen, I've been looking for you. 5 seconds later.